Hey guys, so today I'm Camille, aka CFACES, and today I want to share the story about why CFACES came to fruition. What is CFACES? Why do I go by that name? Why is that my artist name? And I'm going to explain it to you guys a little bit today. I took a couple other videos before this and they were really long, so I want to kind of just break it down, bullet point, and have a much shorter video. So maybe when I'm 27 now, when I was 22 years old, I started feeling a lot of presence from things that I couldn't explain. Okay, so I started being really afraid and started seeing things, and I went to a medium, I went to a psychiatrist, I went to a psychic to try to figure out what was this presence that I was always feeling around me. Just like, for example, I couldn't be by myself. The lights always had to be on. Whenever I would close my eyes, I would see these visions and these like figures of faces and people kind of morphing and like playing on this like movie reel on my eyelids when I would try to go to sleep. And it was a really terrifying time for me because I went from being this really like loud extroverted person, never being afraid of anything, to not being able to sleep by myself and kind of just like afraid of a lot of things. So with those visions and things that I was seeing, you know, the psychic was telling me that it's because I'm bringing a lot of this vintage denim that I was working with into my house and into my room, and like I would have this giant rack against my wall and I would sleep right next to it, and all of these pieces had a lot of stories with them and a lot of years and people's lives in them. So that's kind of why I was starting to see all these things, and it was really terrifying and also really eye-opening because it kind of led me to where my art is and how it became that. So see faces, I see faces, and Camille, I thought that was a funny coincidence. And also, like, I really want the point of my brand and me to be like, I see faces, I see every single person. It's all about mental health and connectivity and kind of like bridging that gap between the two, and making my art more important than just like something that I like to create and something that like tricks your mind a little bit and sheds light on mental health issues and other stuff like that. So I think this was good timing, and let's get to it. I want to show you guys how I draw these figures and illustrations, and kind of the process and how it works. So you guys are gonna think I'm a little nuts, but here we go. So class, what do you do first? What do you start with first? I'm gonna show you, okay? First, take the marker. It's very important. Usually I start top left, okay, and then from the top left, it's usually a face, right? So let's say we have a face here, right? And we know that there's gonna be some tatis here, right? So we have here, and then this is her body, okay? So, you guys are gonna think I'm nuts. Okay, so we have here, right? And then we can see, okay, so then let's make a little, you know, and then you can kind of go like here, and then we can know that her leg will be here. Here's her knee, this is her thigh, you know? And yeah, so just like from, okay, so then let's remove this. Okay. And really, it's just about doing things wrong. Okay, here's another leg. That happened accidentally, but her arm turned into her leg. Okay? Does this make sense? It's not supposed to. But I guess what I'm saying is like you have to kind of find things and like just kind of go with the flow, and then, you know, the second that things start to make sense, take a better look and be like, okay, this isn't right. So there's just one weird figure. Okay, with like an arm as a leg, two faces, you know, and then I always draw big nipples. And then, okay, how would we go on from here? So then from here, time for a puzzle. Let's see, can I see anything in there? I would say, like from here, we have a nose, right? So then we can go like this, and you can either overlap. We have another boob here, right? So we know that we can like put a butt here and go up, and then we're gonna have like two legs here, right? And, 'Maybe, 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 ' then the body goes like this, and then maybe the arm goes down here. Hey, bud. Okay, and then we know that maybe then this is the hand. Okay, and then we can delete. Okay, and then this goes down to another foot. Now you have an even bigger figure. And then sometimes what I like to do is so we see this big face here. Okay, so this, depending on the size of our canvas, but we know that there's a body here, right? So you kind of like keep this one going, and let's say like maybe this is also his or hers shoulder, you know? So then like from here, now you have an arm, and then, okay, another hand. Guys, so I know that was a really short illustration version of how, and it didn't really explain it well, because I think it's more of a feeling and kind of just go with the flow than it is something that I can teach you guys. But still, nonetheless, I'd love if you guys can give it a try and try to turn a breast maybe into an ear, and an ear into a butt, and then kind of like let the figures kind of form themselves. So thank you guys for watching this video. I'm going to show you guys the finished product that I took a photo of this, and then I finished it on Procreate. And I think I'm going to turn it into a puzzle because it's kind of complicated, and I think it'll be a really, really good puzzle. So that will be in the shop soon. And then head over to my shop to see any other products that I have, some prints that I just put up this week. And thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope that you kind of got a better understanding of what CFACES is and who I am as an artist. And I hope you enjoyed. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Bye.